The fastest way to travel from the southwest of England to Scotland is by air, which is exactly what I'll be doing today. Join me on this trip from Bristol Airport up to the Scottish capital. I will also be walking through all of the extra details on flying during COVID-19. Welcome to Bradley Penny Aviation. Bristol Airport serves the entirety of the southwest of England, with passenger numbers at nearly 9 million in 2019. But what's it like for passengers travelling through the airport during the pandemic, and what's changed? Let's take a quick look around the before departures area. In my opinion, the airport is laid out very well, with clear signage and a fairly new modern terminal. With the pandemic hitting hard, the airport is quickly getting back on its feet, with new airlines starting such as Jet2 Holidays and a number relaunching. But let's get back to the reason you're all here. Let's head through into the EasyJet check-in hall. EasyJet check-in is mainly handled by machines, which are very easy to navigate. And I can't forget the staff who were great and attentive. By all means, definitely a thumbs up from me. Of course, of all the baseline COVID rules the airport and airlines have to follow, they provided lots of hand sanitisation stations and of course face masks. With all that said, let's head through security and take a look at the Bristol Airport departures area. Having had my standard pat down at security, I was shocked to see the duty-free shop close. At least at the end of it, I will not be smelling like Victoria Beckham. However, we did have to walk through a toilet corridor, past the invisible gate 1, to reach the departure lounge. In the Bristol Airport Departure Lounge, you'll find a variety of shops and restaurants, as well as well-known high street brands, to get any last-minute items or for a bite to eat. There are also plenty of places to sit down, relax and charge up your devices, as well as many departure boards to check your flight and gate time. But the best part? The airside roof terrace, which offers for great views of arriving and departing aircraft. Certainly a great place to have a bite to eat. A cool addition to this trip is I'm bringing along Joel from Travelino Blog. Hello! A link to his channel is in the description below. Thanks. As we headed upstairs, we passed the Aspire Plus Lounge, the poshest of the 2 lounges at Bristol Airport. The others we'll get to shortly. Let's take a look around some of the best eateries at the airport, including Soho, which I got a healthy snack from earlier. So, which is the best? In my opinion, I found that the Brunel Bar and Kitchen offered a great selection of food and drink, as well as being themed around the history of Bristol itself, which I thought was a great touch. Well, that was a quick tour around Bristol Airport's Terminal 1. It's certainly not a bad terminal. The only thing I will say is I'm quite disappointed for the lack of shops open. These are of course for obvious reasons. However, I found the runway view terrace to be absolutely fantastic on my experience, definitely worth checking out if you find yourself travelling through the airport in the future. Our gate has now been called. Let's start heading there now. It's that time, let's go and find our aircraft and head to Edinburgh. Being a little late, having been held up in the queue with a woman, not sure whether she was going to fly or not, we soon got on board, where my excitement was immense, having not flown in over a year. Now enjoy our wonderful departure from Bristol. EasyJet is a relative newcomer to the aviation industry, having only been around for 26 years, but managed to get the title of the biggest UK airline, with routes to over 30 countries, mainly in European territories, operated by their 342 Airbus A320 family of aircraft. EasyJet is currently operating a reduced schedule to only green list countries, but looking to expand into the amber list in the coming weeks. But what's it like for the passenger on board? Let's take a look around. Now, when travelling with a budget carrier like EasyJet, the seat is one of the most important parts, particularly in economy where space can be at a premium. So, what can you expect when travelling with EasyJet? Let's take a look around. Welcome to the seat area on board. In front of you there is a tray table which offers for ample space, as well as a cup holder with a slight indentation in case you encounter any unexpected turbulence. It is also adjustable for smaller passengers or children. The legroom is great for a budget carrier, but it may be worth booking an extra legroom seat if you're over 6 foot tall. Above your head there are individual air vents and reading lights. Here's what I ordered from the onboard bistro. I promise you it tasted a lot nicer than it looked. Unfortunately, I apologise as I was unable to get up during the flight. The seatbelt signs have now been switched on and will be on the ground in a few moments. Make sure to stick around until the end of the video for my final thoughts. But for now, enjoy the arrival into Edinburgh.
Ladies and gentlemen, I will be dimming the cabin lights for landing. If you wish to continue to read, there is a light in a panel above you.
Once we had arrived, I have to give a huge thank you to the cabin crew for allowing us inside of the cockpit on board this A319. Definitely an unforgettable experience. Let's head through into the domestic arrivals area at Edinburgh Airport to pick up our bags. Certainly not the prettiest part. Once we had picked up our bags, we headed back through the terminal outside. Once we were outside, I have to recommend, if you ever travel through Edinburgh, to get a picture next to this sign. So welcome to Edinburgh in Scotland. Today's flight with EasyJet was fantastic, bearing in mind all of the COVID safety precautions. The crew did a fantastic job with enforcing them. As today's flight was on the shorter side of things, the crew did a brilliant job of keeping all passengers satisfied during the flight by providing a catering service and keeping the toilets clean throughout. Thank you so much for watching to the end of this review. If you enjoyed or found the review useful, please be sure to let me know what you thought of it in the comment section down below. To show your support, be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe with notifications on so you never miss a future upload. That's all from me today. Take care and stay safe.